Hello everyone and welcome to Witches of the Moon. My name is Jen and I'm your Tuesday hostess. Now, before we get started, I want to wish everyone a happy Yule and a Merry Christmas. I know it's coming up soon and hopefully everyone has their shopping done. If not, I hope you get it done before the last day or the day before. So anyways, let's get started on this video. This week's topic is all about having low energy and people who drain our energy and how we deal with that, how we cope with that, how we protect ourselves from that. And you know, for me, I am a very high energy, positive person for the most part. I do have my moments like today. You know, it was kind of on the low side. I was kind of in a not the greatest, best of moods. But, you know, I do try to bring myself out of that. And one of the ways that I bring myself out of a low energy type feeling is by doing things that make me happy. And one of the things that makes me happy is listening to music. Another one is just reading. Another one is just dancing, moving. You know, movement can make you happy. Talking to someone, which I did that this morning, and thank you so much, Joey. You know, reaching out to a friend is amazing and can do wonders for you as a person. Now, how do you protect yourself from others who may drain your energy? And this is something that I talk about a lot with people when we do paranormal investigations. One of the things that I always suggest, and something that I do every day before my feet ever hit the floor, is to visualize a protective bubble around me. Now, you don't have to use a bubble, and if you do, it can be any color. It can be any color that you like, but it can also be like thorns. You could do like a thing of roses around you. You could visualize a shield. I know some of my friends visualize a shield. And shielding, believe it or not, is really good. It's something that sometimes I do. I can see myself. It's almost like I see myself putting up my hands as if to a stop. And it's really like a wall, but that's a way of shielding and protecting myself from any negative energy or any anything that might be coming my way that's from another person. So, you know, people, being around negative people all the time really starts to get to you, and it can drain you of your energy. You know, it takes a lot more energy to be in a not so happy mood than it does to be in a happy mood. And to be honest, there are just some people who are like that. They don't know how to be any other way. There are just some people who are just very unhappy with everything and themselves and everyone else. So it's just a part of life. But you can prevent or limit yourself to being around those people. One of the things that we do here in our own home is we sage a lot. I sage a lot. Let's put it that way. I sage a lot. We have a business. We own a business, and so we have people coming and going. I mean, some days it's like a revolving door in our house. I mean, you just never know who's going to come by to bring, you know, pictures for a photo memory DVD, or they may stop by because they want to start a new website, or whatever the case may be. So we have people coming and going. But, you know, it's not just people that are in your physical space that you deal with that can bring your energy down and make it really low. There could be people that you talk to on the phone. And if you're a person who, well, anybody who's living and breathing, for the most part, we have people that we talk to in our life. Whether it be family, whether it be friends, whether it be coworkers, there's always somebody that we're talking to. And so even those people, even if they're not in our physical space, we could be talking to them on the phone, we could be talking to them on the computer, you can still feel their energy, and their mood can sort of bring you down. So how do you protect yourself other than shielding, other than you know, doing a protective bubble around you. One of the things that I always suggest is to limit your time with those people. If you know your coworker is always in a bad mood and you don't have to interact with her all the time, all day, then absolutely do that. Working at a bank, I know that's not always, if you work at a bank, I know it's not always easy. I mean, I used to work at a bank, and yeah, everybody was right there, so you really, it was kind of hard to limit your interaction with people, especially if they were there all day with you. So, but you can, that's one of the things, just limit your time with them, even with family. You can limit the time that you spend in their presence, or the time talking to them on the phone or by computer or whatever it might be. What are other ways? One of the other things that I like to do is to do an aura cleanse. And doing an aura cleanse, you could do it a couple of different ways. You can either comb down the aura, which is basically putting your hands above your head and then combing straight down, combing all of that down. You can get in the shower and visualize all the gunk being washed off of you. That's another great way to do that. But really, you know, the sky's the limit. You know, do what feels right for you. There really is no right or wrong way of how to do things. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for today. And I'd love to hear what you do to protect yourself from having low energy, especially around others, and how you bring yourself back up when you are feeling kind of down. You know, what are your tips? What do you do that brings you to your happy space again? So anyways, again, Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye.